What's up, everyone? It's Wacko. Welcome you to week 5 of SDS Legends ZA Tour. This week we got 6 games to watch because Brundon is still dead for some reason. And Odie decided to give John Paul the forfeit win. So, anyways, we are here with our first game, which is me versus Cryptix. On my side, I have Mega Greninja, Blaziken, Azumarill, Pheasantipede, Mandibuzz, and Spidops, which I believe I dropped Spidops after this because for some reason I didn't know that fucking Ambipom was open, and that left me like an extra point for a grass type, so I reverted my change back to like the first change that it was basically. So I actually have Uxie back on my team instead of Azelf, which I never used Azelf, and also Azelf is not a good Pokemon in Gen 9, but you know. So anyways, and then on Cryptic side we have Urshifu Single Strike, Overqwil, Hydreigon, Bisharp, Galarian Moltres, and Weavile. So getting things started, and I'm glad we're starting with this game, because this game, it's really funny. So I'm going to lead with my Spidops as he leads Weavile. First impression is barely not going to KO him. I kind of assumed he might be like Focus Sash, but based on that damage, it looked like he was Choice Band. So I get up my layer Spikes here. I didn't want to get up Webs because Bisharp is there. But he's going to triple Axle me. Going to go into Bisharp on my power-up punch, which does absolutely nothing. You want to know why? Is I didn't change my ability to huge power. I am fucking thick fat Azumarill. for no reason, because there's no fire type on this team. There's no ice type. Well, Weavile's an ice type, but like, do I really need thick fat for Weavile? Not really. So yeah, I am thick fat Azumarill, not huge power. He's gonna T-Wave me and get up rocks. I'm going to U-turn into Blaziken, as you'll see Overqwil come in on my Drain Punch, which doesn't do too much, but you'll notice here, I didn't get a speed boost, so I ran Blaziken and a thick fat Azumarill in a game where I think huge power Azu and like speed boost Blaziken would have like instantly 6-0'd this game. But you know what? I'm giving Crip a chance here. So I'm gonna go into my Mandibuzz, which is not. We're not running Boots. I'm gonna defog the Spike away for some reason. I'm gonna get paralyzed by the Moltres. I'm gonna switch into Pheasantipede as he air slashes for not a lot of damage. Notice he didn't run Hurricane there, but I guess he didn't want to miss. But I feel like on Galarian Moltres, like you have to go for Hurricane because you're not going to land. Or because you're not going to do enough damage with Air Slash, and like Pheasantipede is just going to sit here. So I'm going to click Agility. As he goes hard Bisharp, which makes me think, oh, maybe I should like not. I'm going to let Spidops go down as I go back into Blaziken. I'm going to bulk up on his T-Wave, so he actually got the play right there. I'm going to bulk up again on his G-Molt coming in as Air Slash. Does a lot. Drain Punch just instantly kills it though, and I'm kind of surprised because I don't actually know why I killed the Moltres here. Because it's not like it's like Iron Fist boosted or like Punching Glove boosted. Dark Pulse is going to do a lot to my Azumarill. It's going to bring in Weavile, and Azu will get a kill. Doesn't mean too much, but yeah, I get the kill. He's going to P-Jab, which doesn't kill me because I'm Kebia, but I'm going to miss Play Off, which sucks. And then Aqua Jet won't do shit because I'm thick fat. So he's going to P-Jab again. I'm going to bring Pheasantipede as he brings in Overqwil. Doesn't do too much damage, but I'm going to get up a plot here as he clicks Toxic Spike. And I kill the Overqwil with Moonblast, which is nice. Hydreigon's going to come in as I switch into Mandibuzz. I was kind of scared of Flash Cannon like killing me for some reason, so I decided to switch out. Although I think I would have been fine versus a Flash Cannon. I think I would have just clicked agility and I could have just won instantly, but it's fine. So he's gonna Flash Cannon kill my Mandibuzz. I bring in Pheasantipede to absorb the T-Spike. So he goes, we double into Blaziken Bisharp. Blaziken claims the KO on Bisharp with Drain Punch. Hydreigon's gonna come in. Draco Meteor is gonna knock me out because it is Specs. And at this point, Pheasantipede just kind of cleans house with agility because both of his mons are 4 times weak to Moonblast. And it'll be GG's. Oh, he's actually faster than me, which is funny. But I figured he's probably not gonna kill me with anything. Oh, I forgot to let in my farm animals, so I have to go. Okay, well, I will record later. Okay, and I'm back. So, next up we have Kalkan versus Sacred Ash. On Kalkan's side we have Greninja, Mega Dragonite, Swampert, Umbreon, Thundurus, Heatran. And on Sacred Ash's side we have Mega Darkrai, Tornadus, Zygarde, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Hatterene, and Vikavolt. Gotta catch my freaking breath. It's so fucking cold outside. Like, I'm so sick of it being cold. But anyways, I'm gonna lead Heatran into Torn. Eruption isn't gonna do too much. And this one, that Torn is probably Assault Vest or something. So we're gonna see Lumberry, Zygarde, 1,000 Arrows into Thundurus. E-Speed knocks out Thundy. Yeah, that's why I don't really think Thundy's that good anymore. Like, it just kind of gets two-shot by like everything. Ice Beam is gonna freeze Hatterene. I don't know why we're apologizing when it was a two-shot. So Umbreon's gonna come in on Darkrai. We're gonna Mega Evolve, Drain Punch. Okay, so are we oh, we're sub into Roar. Okay, I'm gonna assume we were like sub SD. Arrows, Foul Play, Arrows again. We're gonna Wish with Umbreon and Protect. Torn's gonna come in. We're gonna see U-turn, probably on to another Wish. Another Foul Play of the Vikavolt. Vikavolt doesn't take shit because it has like no attack apparently. I thought Vikavolt's attack set was like decently high, but I guess not. I'm gonna Fire Blast, which doesn't do too much. I guess it's enough for like a two-shot. Zygarde's, ooh, we're gonna get burned. That kind of sucks. But we do force out Heatran, I suppose. Arrows will not do too much to Umbreon now that it's burned. And we're gonna Wish. Protect, probably on the superpower, yep. Umbreon's still pretty good. And we're back at full health, so now Swampert's gonna come in on the U-turn. Zygarde will come in, I guess we're sacking. Oh, we have Grass Knot, okay. So we got some chip on Swampert. I'm assuming Umbreon's just gonna come in. Grass Knot. Corn's gonna come in on Rocks and Roar. Heatran switches in on Vikavolt. And I'm assuming Zygarde's probably gonna go down here to Fire Blast. Got 5 Fire Blasts left. Torn comes in. By the way, Ogerpon Hearthflame, like, Mold Breaker ignores Flash Fire, so you could kill with Ogerpon as well. Surprised we haven't brought out the Ogerpon. I guess Ogerpon kind of invites in Dragonite for a turn. So we're trying to chip down stuff first. Okay, so we tried Wishing. We tried wishing into Heatran. That's why I feel like wish passers aren't even that good anymore. You'd rather have self-sustain because wish passing is like so very obvious to a lot of people. Like you just click the coverage move to avoid stuff. But we have Icy Wind on the Tran. That's cool. Icy Wind isn't gonna do too much. We're just spamming Dragon Dance. Honestly, I could have assumed that we clicked Dragon Dance to extreme speed, but yeah, we did just kind of throw away our Dragonite, unfortunately. We knocked off the boots on Vikavolt finally. Dragonite's gonna come back in. We're gonna miss Draco Meter, which sucks. Volt Switch didn't knock it out though. We're gonna see Torn come in. Icy Wind. Ground will come in on the U-turn. That does a lot. Vika's gonna come in on boots, or without boots, and probably die to the Ice Beam. But I believe, yeah, Ogerpon comes in now, and Ogerpon just kind of cleans house. We get the Cudgel. Umbreon's gonna come in, protect for no reason, other than to stall for no reason. Ivy Cudgel just knocks out Umbreon. So must have been like Spit F Umbreon. Very cool. Darkrai didn't do anything, unfortunately. Dragonite missed Draco Meteor, so whatever Mega's done. Greninja didn't even Mega Evolve, and Mega Absol didn't even come to this game, so the Megas just haven't done shit yet. As usual. Next up we have the Danley versus Ornn. On Ornn's side we have Mega Raichu Y, Buzzwole, Meowscarada, Dracovish, Enamorus, and Iron Moth versus the Danley, Zeraora, Skeledirge, Staraptor, Dio Speed, Mega Baxcalibur, and Cleaver. So we're gonna see Cleaver lead on Enam. U-turn, Helmet probably, yep, Helmet. Dio Speed comes in, which forces in Enam. Okay, so we do take that. I guess we are Dio Speed. For some reason I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna take so much damage. Earth Power is not gonna do shit. So yeah, Enam's gonna go down. Life Orb Dio Speed again. I feel like the Danley has been running a lot of Life Orb Dio. But we have the Sucker Punch for it. Staraptor, oh, we switched Buzzwole in on Staraptor, that's crazy. I guess Staraptor is like kind of committing suicide though, if it clicked Brave Bird. And then you're giving Raichu like free turns, but Dracovish gets burned, unfortunately. So Baxcalibur is gonna come in. Vicious Run still did a lot. Crazy. So we're gonna see Buzzwole come in on Mega. Dragon Dance. What is Bax gonna do? We switch out. Okay, so we get a Toxic off on Dirge, which is nice. And Dracovish is gonna come in on Hex. But we're still not gonna like the Vicious Rend coming at it. That's still doing a lot. Crazy. Icicle Crash isn't doing much to Buzzwole. Buzzwole's just such a good physical tank. Although it does have to deal with the fucking ice. Oh, that sucks. Icicle Crash. Bullshit. Yeah, the Baxcalibur, you know what? This is a good showing of Mega Bax, because I feel like otherwise, like, if you're not getting Icicle Crashes, like, that's just, you're not really getting use out of Baxcalibur. So, like, that kill, honestly, pretty legit. We are going to see the Ice Shard. T-Bolt doesn't knock out Raichu. We're going to switch out an Iron Moth on the Ice Shard. Fiery Dance will get the boost. Cleaver's going to come in. Stone Axe will kill Moth. Meow comes in. Stone Axe doesn't KO, but we are going to get that Choice Scarf off, which is nice. And Cleaver doesn't have priority. Well, it probably has like quick attack, because I think Scyther does, so Cleaver should, but yeah. Zera's going to come in. We're going to see Sucker Punch from Meow. Plasma Fist will knock out Meowscarada. I'm gonna assume Raichu comes in. I think Zera's just gonna clean house though. Yeah, we get the close combat off, and then Dracovish is like pretty much dead. And there's no way that the Danley can lose here, so he's just gonna click Plasma Fist and claim the KO with Zeraora. So good showing for Zeraora. Honestly, pretty decent showing for Megabax. Raichu unfortunately did nothing. I guess he could have killed Baxcalibur if we just clicked the right button with Raichu. I don't actually know why we clicked T-Bolt there, but yeah. Next up we have Heister versus Lies of Joey. So on Heister's side we have Terapagos, Mega Chandelure, Masquerain, Zapdos, Alomola, and Kartana, which this Kartana's been going off a rip this entire time, which is actually crazy because I was kind of starting to think maybe Kartana wasn't good anymore because of all the mobs that got like Vacuum Wave, but I guess like in practice though, like not everyone's gonna have like the Vacuum Wave user or like the priority spam. Oh, well, Kartana's fine against like physical priority. It's like it's mostly the Vacuum Wave that it doesn't want to like face, or even potentially like Mach Punch. But I can only think of one mon that got Mach Punch, and that is Mega Lopunny, which already forces Kartana to be Choice Scarf. Why do I have 6 DMs? Corrupt, you're gonna have to wait. Okay. Did I talk about what Joey had? He has G-Darm, Tracheon, Goldango, Garchomp Z, Rotom Heat, and Quillfish Hisui. Which, by the way, I do apologize. I forgot to put in your trades. So the Quillfish trade, like, didn't go in for 2 weeks. Which is kind of important because I've been making fun of him for not having a dark type for so long. And a ground type, and I think he has, like, both properly now. Actually, I don't know if he has, like, a proper ground type. Like, yes, he has Garchomp, but Garchomp Z is pure dragon, so... and it's kind of funny because I think I have 2 ground types, but... Anyways, he's going to lead Masquerain into G-Darm. We're going to get the Intim off, which is cool. U-turn... Quiver Dance Masquerain, okay. Quiver Dance and Sticky Web. I guess that kind of makes sense. That Shadow Ball did absolutely nothing. Maybe like Assault Vest Rotom, potentially. Oh yeah, Assault Vest would be okay for like Shandy or like Terapagos perhaps. Yeah, G-Darm is not going to get shit done with Aloe sitting around, especially when you're just regenning the health back. Trap is going to come in, though. We're going to Rapid Spin, which actually did kind of a lot. I'm going to assume we're like Silk. Oh, we're not fucking AV. Crazy. Revolt Switch on the Calm Mind. Tracken's going to come in. Oh, we are Balloon. Okay, so... Okay, we force in Aloe, which is Helmet. Close combat. Okay. So Balloon is kind of saving us here. But we're not going to get anything done with this Aloe, like, not taking over a third, like, ever. And then just flip turning out for free. Unfortunately. Barbarage. We do get the poison, which is cool for the Quillfish. A second Barbarage would have killed, by the way. Because of the way, Barbarage works. Terra Starstorm doesn't kill, and Rotom kills a Terapagos, but we do see Kartana come in. It's knock off. Knockoff was kind of a crazy click, by the way. I mean, I guess it's a fine click. But I personally probably would have clicked like Leaf Blade. Quillfish comes in. We do get the Intim drop, knock off the Violite. I think that's a fair play. Oh, we're Life Orb Cart. Okay. Crunch into Aloe. Flip turn into Zapdos. We get that huge Pain Split off. Garchomp is going to come in on Zapdos. Discharge won't do shit. And we do Mega Evolve. Dracometer, holy crap. Okay. I wonder if that was like calced, like Aloe could take a Draco Meteor from Garchomp. I wonder if that was the plan. If this was like nasty plot Chomp, like the game could have ended like 19 turns ago, but yeah. But we do finally get the shit off of Terrakion. We're gonna switch out from Zap to Aloe. That crit definitely saved shit there. Stone Edge doesn't miss. Close combat. I would have gone for Stone Edge again, because Stone Edge is the only thing that's gonna kill Aloe if you really need that momentum. Like, I think Stone Edge was the play, but I don't blame you for clicking close combat either. Maybe close combat was a roll. Flip turn will KO though, and then now we have Chandelure come in. Does Chandelure outspeed this? Probably. Will-O-Wisp? Okay, sure. Earthquake will do not too much, because we're not fucking ground type anymore. Surf knocks out Shandy. Oh, I do have to question though, what is Earthquake for? Why not Earth Power? I guess because we want to, maybe it's for like a Draco into something and then Earthquake, maybe? I am starting to see the thought behind the Life Orb cart though, because cart does kind of win here. So do we knock off? We Smart Strike. Does a lot. Aloe's gonna come in. Is Aloe gonna Wish Pass in a cart? Is that what's about to happen? Scald. Oop. Spikes. Okay, so I'm assuming... What is this Aloe? Because it was Rocky Helmet. I feel like... Okay, so you knock off. Personally, I think Joey, his play was to go like hard Darm on the knockoff. Because if you go hard Darm on knockoff, you win. Because this is a Life Orb. Because I think Heister had to click knockoff. Unless knockoff somehow killed Darm, but I don't think it does. But now, like, you've guaranteed losing. Unfortunately. Smart Strike will knock out Darm. So yeah, the cart just barely had enough health to get by. And Chomp will also die to Smart Strike here. Yeah, no Rough Skin like in ZAOU, which I haven't played that tier in a while, but yeah. So the game ended in 0-0, which I have not seen in like a year, maybe 2 years. I think 0-0 happened with like Annie, but I don't know when that was, or what season that was and what happened. Funnily enough, though, I have a feeling like a Terrakion was also in that game. Anyways, next up we have Zor versus Power Fable. So on Power Fable's side, we have Mega Staraptor, Darkrai, Arcanine, Landorus, Therian, Raikou, and Galarian Slowking, which, by the way, is a crazy bring into Mono fucking Ghost. Where Zorfus has Dragapult, Annihilate, Aegislash, Mimikyu, Drifblim, and Mega Golurk. So we're gonna see Darkrai lead into Ape. Switch into Lando. Yeah, we're gonna get the fucking... Yeah, Defiant. Yeah. Power Fable has faced so many Defiant Mons this season that I hope that he never drafts Triple Intimidate again. But I'm sure something will probably happen. Ooh, we're freaking... EQ. Okay. Drifblim comes in. So are we Rock Polish? U-turn on an SD set. Okay. Trick Room. Memento. Yeah, Raikou's not gonna do shit. Because Golurk is here and Queer. Intim's gonna help quite a bit. But Golurk is gonna Poltergeist. Doesn't KO Lando just yet. Drain Punch is enough to KO. I had to check Golurk's ability really quick. We get up a Toxic Spike. Poltergeist does knock out G-King, so I guess we We brought G-King just to get up a Toxic Spike, I suppose. Staraptor is going to end him the Golurk. We see Polt come in on the T-Spike, so we know we're not Boots. Clear body, knock off, just KOs Polt. That's also kind of crazy. I'm kind of surprised that KO'd Polt there, because it's not a stab. And the knockoff didn't do that much to Aegislash. We click Close Combat, which was not the right play. Knockoff again. Mimikyu comes in. Okay, so Staraptor is actually going pretty crazy here. We knock off Mimikyu's Life Orb. We're gonna see the Trick Room. Play Rough knocks out Staraptor, so we only have one Intim left. Arcanine comes in. We're gonna see hard Golurk. Flare Blitz doesn't do too much. Golurk is pretty tanky. It is pretty tanky. So we have. Why did we Stone Edge? Why didn't we just click Earthquake? There's no reason to not click Earthquake here. Versus two. That was just bad. I'm sorry. I don't. Maybe he didn't want to win. Like, I feel like there was no reason to not. There was no reason to not to click Earthquake there. I think Earthquake might have potentially helped you win the game, but Power Fail would probably still won regardless, especially with like Raikou at full health. If Trick Room, like I don't know how likely it was for Mimikyu to get another Trick Room up, but I feel like we threw by not clicking Earthquake. That was crazy. I'm getting another DM. Another DM from Corrupt. Bro, you gotta wait, dude. Anyways, our last game is Elekid versus Gex. Gex, of course, has the same pace every week. Not bringing our Mega Trimecha, which kind of... I'm very sad about the choice there, but I guess I understand. But yeah, on Gex's side we have, of course, Ting-Lu, Iron Bundle, Chi-Yu, Tapu Fini, Hawlucha, and Serperior, which I also said all those 6 with my eyes closed. And on Elekid's side, I'm gonna have to open my eyes for this one. We have Mega Heatran, Tapu Koko, Great Tusk, Latios, Rillaboom, and Drapion. The 3 of these mons have not done shit yet, so I'm excited to see if they finally do something. Because I think Elekid has a really good team, and I like how colorful his team is as well. You even have like red, orange, yellow, Tusk. We didn't put the green. You know what? Next time, put these guys in like rainbow order. Like put like Heatran, Koko, Rillaboom. You know, actually, you could do like Heatran or like Tusk, Heatran, Koko, Rillaboom, Latios, and Drapion. Like that would be like rainbow order. That would be very nice. Tusk, I guess you could also count Tusk as like purple. I don't know. It's like gray, but like it has red and purple on it, so like cool. Anyways, we see Rillaboom lead into Bundle. Serperior's gonna come in on probably Grassy Glide. That did a lot of damage. Heatran's gonna come in on Glare. Serperior's not gonna be able to do shit to Heatran. We're gonna Mega Evolve, probably into Bundle. Magma Storm is gonna KO. I am considering changing this Heatran sprite, by the way, because this is kind of crazy. I should actually look through my my codings and see if I can change some stuff, because most of these guys have Gen 5 sprites now, except for I think Tatsugiri is like the only one that doesn't. Even if they're all made by different people. Well, Tatsugiri does, but for some reason the colors on it are like way too dark. Anyways, Heatran we switches out on Fini. We get in Rillaboom. Then we go Drapion on the Lucha. Swords Dance again. Poison Jab. Close Combat. KOs. Drapion. Coco's gonna come in. Oh, we aren't. Okay. We are not terrain on Coco, which is cool. But now Oh, we're getting a Heatran? Okay, and then we're getting Latios. Okay. I honestly can't believe that KO'd, but yeah, at this point, I guess you Grassy Glide KO this. Serperior's gonna come in. Heatran is still, like, pretty safe on Tran. And we have the Grassy Tran recovery for Tran, which is nice. So this is, I think, the longest Heatran has lasted. And it finally picks up a KO. Well, I guess it picked up a KO on Bundle, didn't it? I actually did not pay attention. Did it kill Bundle? Oh yeah, we do kill Bundle with Magma Storm. But, like, Heatran finally picked up its first couple KOs, which is nice. Earth Power doesn't kill Chi-Yu. I'm gonna go Hard Tusk. Very tough play, I'm gonna be real. But I think at this point, you just kind of win with Rillaboom. So we do get off the Headlong Rush. But I think Rillaboom just kind of wins versus these last two mons. You don't even need a Grassy Glide, like you could just Wood Hammer them. Headlong Rush, we're just trying to let Tusk die. Ooh, but we're trying to win with Feeny here. Rapid Spin. Why are we spinning? I actually don't know why we spun there and didn't go for, like, Headlong again, but it's fine. Feeny's gonna protect on the Wood Hammer. So we are at full health again. I don't think it's enough though. Yeah, Wood Hammer's just gonna knock it out, and I don't really think Ting Lu's gonna live this either. Choice Band Wood Hammer, it's gonna die. Yeah. So that is GG's. All three of the mons that got kills this game are the first kills they got all season. So Heatran got its first 2 kills, Rillaboom got its first 3 kills, I think, and then Tusk got its first kill. Tusk teams do not perform well. I honestly, I can't tell you why. But we had a pretty decent showing with some of the Megas. Heatran finally did something. It one-shot 2 mons, and then it also got a lot of chip off on Chi-Yu. Staraptor killed Dragapult and I think Aegislash with all the knockoffs it did. Golurk could have gotten like 4 kills, but for some reason we didn't click Earthquake. I don't know if maybe we weren't running Earthquake, but we probably should have been running Earthquake for these guys, but you know, maybe we weren't running Earthquake, maybe that's why. On this game, Garchomp I think got like 2 kills. Chandelure I think got... Did it kill something? I don't actually think Chandelure got a kill. But it did something. In this game, the Raichu got a little bit of chip on something. Baxcalibur flinched down a Buzzwole. In this game, Dragonite missed Draco Meteor and Darkrai got roared out. In this game, Crypt didn't bring his Mega and mine didn't even come out on the field. But I think for like the last like 4 games, like we had a pretty decent showing with the Megas. So probably the best showing. Who do I think performed the best though? Heatran's definitely up there. Staraptor's pretty up there. Golurk did quite a bit. Chomp did pretty well. I think I might give it to Heatran, because it's probably the only time Heatran will get it, because Heatran isn't doing shit. So yeah, good job on Elekid for your Heatran's performance, and hopefully we can see the Megas continue to improve for the last, like, 4 weeks. Again, we're not doing playoffs, because I have a suspicious feeling that home compatibility will release. For the ZA Megas, or for Legends ZA, and I think we'll actually probably see abilities in Home, because I think Home is going to be like, they're going to be able to data mine it, I think. But I also kind of expect Champions to release pretty soon regardless, because they do have to test it before Worlds, because I think they're trying to use Champions for Worlds. But The thing that I'm more worried about is they're not going to have the ZA Megas in Champions immediately. I know that they showed off Mega Dragonite, but I'm not sure about anything else. Like, I could see them releasing like a couple of them here and there, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't drop all of them at once because of the way I think Champions is going to work and the way that Game Freak likes to edge everyone. So, yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.